All right. So I think quiz on Wednesday. Homework is just the front. Okay, let's dive into our notes. All right. 2-2, 26. 2-2, 26. Does anybody know when Pi Day is, when we celebrate Pi?
3.14.
Which is what day?
March 14th. March 1st. March 2 days.
March 14th, we celebrate Pi Day.
When can you bring pie?
You can bring pie, sure. Scarlett just volunteered to bring pie. Caught it on video. Caught it on video. Einstein. You know when Einstein was born?
Yes. Which one?
March 14th, Pi Day.
So he made pie? No.
Totally.
Who made pie?
No one. Oh! You have a way to remember the directions. Do you want to tell them? How do you remember the difference between area and circumference? Oh, no, come on up. Show it to us. All right.
So the way I remember is like apple pie. Wait. R square. And this one is chocolate pie or delicious. Okay. Chocolate pie delicious and apple pie are square. Yeah.
So, apple pies are squared and chocolate pies are delicious. So you got to remember which one has your R and which one has your D. So area, apple pie are delicious, and circumference, chocolate pies are delicious. Okay? So just remember the two formulas. You're going to need this in high school too. You're going to need area and circumference in high school. Not just in middle school, but it's your... you're going to 100% get this on the SBAC and the map. It's a very big 7th grade standard.
Yay. When is that for SBAC?
SBAC usually is in April. All right. Okay. Chocolate pie, delicious. So D for delicious. D for diameter. R, radius. So apple pies are squared. So think of a square pie. And then circumference, pies are delicious. All right. Okay. 5, let me teach you, review with you. What is 5 squared? 25. Very good, Noah. 25. What's 6 squared? 7 squared. 49. Yes? Yes, we good? Okay, now, what do we call this symbol? Square root. So this is called a... Oh, love TikTok for that. Square root. It's called a square root. Does anybody know what a square root does? Ish.
You're almost there yet. I just don't want to say the answer.
What does a square root do? What's its job? Or give me an example. The root of a square.
That's what you like.
That's good. Yeah.
Smart, Allie?
All right. It is the opposite of a square. It undoes a square. For example, if I do the square root of 25, what is the square root of 25?
5.
So we go 5. We do not put it on top. It's not division. So our answer does not go on top like division. It goes on this side. Right? Right. Okay, so what's the square root of 36?
6. Oh, I get it.
What's the square root of 49? 7. Does that make sense? So, you know this, right? This is just the opposite. Okay, it's taking the square root. It's undoing the square. So kind of like division, but you're like what number times itself gives you that? Oh, it's 5. Oh, it's 6. There's no number out. Well, there is sometimes numbers out here. That's just higher level. All right, are we good? Okay, why do we need this? Well, to learn. Okay. So, for example, if I tell you that the area of a circle okay, so the area of a circle is 78.5. They give you the answer. They give you what the area is. But I want to know,
The radius.
sure, the radius. What does the radius equal? So how did we get this number? What did we do to get this number?
You multiply the radius squared times 3.14.
Yeah, so 3.14 times radius squared. That's how we got that number, right? We took pi times radius squared. So what's the first thing I should do to solve for r?
Divide 78.5.
Yeah, so the first thing I should do, so you're solving for r squared, right? You know that 78.5 is equal to 3.14 times radius squared, right? Your area is 78.5 is equal to 3.14. Kind of like you're solving an equation. What do I want by itself? R, right? So what's the first thing I do? I move the 3.14. Why do I divide it? Because it's being multiplied. So I'm going to divide by 3.14. I'll do you the favor of telling you what that is. Anybody take a wild guess? What's 78.5 divided by 3.14?
25.
Yeah. 25. So this, when you divide it, so does everybody understand why I divided by 3.14? Because it's like an equation. It's just like when we used to have 100 equals 2x. How do I move the 2? Divided by 2, divided by 2, right? This is literally what we just did, just with harder looking numbers. But the process is still the same. So 25 is equal to, what's left on this side? Not just r. R squared. R squared. How do I undo a square? How do I undo square root? So I got to take the square root of this side, and I got to take the square root of that side. Yes. 5 equals, and then what's the square root of r squared? Just r, because you're getting rid of the square. So every time you take a square root, you're getting rid of that little 2. Here, well, you undo it and you get 5. So what would be the radius? 5. What would be the diameter? 10. What would be the circumference? Pi times d. What's pi? 3.14. What's d? 10. All right, now you should be able to do it. What's 3.14 times 10? Oh, I got scared for a second. Yes. Inches. So, given one, can you do the other one? Yes. Is this super advanced news? How we doing? We good? No. All right. Let's see. That's terrible. 28, 26. Okay. 28, 26. Okay. Let's say our area is 26.26 squared. 28.26. 28.26. I hope I did that right. Okay. So, what do you know about the area of a circle? Area of a circle is equal to pi times radius squared, right? So this answer is what we got when we multiply 3.14 times r squared. Right now, I do not know what r squared is. So I know that these two are equal to each other. So I'm going to set it equal to each other. 28.26 is equal to pi times radius squared, because they're equal to each other. This is the formula for the area, and this is what the area equals to. So I'm going to set it equal to each other. You're literally solving a problem that looks like this. 28 is equal to 3r. So how do I get r by itself? Well, what do I do to the 3? I would divide by 3, divide by 3. This looks simple and okay. Just because it has decimals doesn't mean it's any different on the math. You're literally doing this. It just looks harder because you have a bunch of decimals. All right, so what are you going to divide by? So we're going to divide by 3.14, divide by 3.14. This cancels out, right? So 28.26 divided by 3.14 is?
7.
And what's 7 times 3? 21. Okay. I'm looking for something that's closer to 28. 4 times 3?
9.
9. 9 times 3?
87.
What's 9 times 3?
27.
27. Well, that's pretty close to that. And you're right. It is 9. But we're not left with r. We're left with r squared. How do I undo an r? Square root. So r is equal to, what's the square root of 9? 3. So now you know what r is. Well, if you know what r is, what's d?
6.
R equals 3, d equals 6. So can you find circumference? Yeah. What is circumference equal to? Pi times d. What is pi? 3.14. What is d? 6. Circumference is equal to 18.84 centimeters. Are we okay? All right. Let's make it easier. This is actually harder. This is the hardest level. This is the hardest level. Now, the easiest level. Let's see. Because then you'd be like, I don't get the hard one. Oh my god. When in reality you would have. Let's reverse. Then you would appreciate this. Okay. Area is equal to 25 pi yards squared. What just happened?
You added the pi sign?
I added the pi sign. What does that mean if the pi sign's still there?
You multiplied
Did they multiply 25 times pi? No. So it's like they stopped before using pi. Now, I almost fell. You know that 25 pi is equal to 3.14 times r squared. I don't know if I love that. I don't know if I love that. Oh, I don't love that. Instead of writing 3.14, I should write pi. All right. So they know that this is equal to this, right? They didn't get rid of the pi. So when I divide by pi, what happens to the other pi? Yeah, look, I'm going to get rid of my pi's. I'm going to get rid of my pi's. What am I left with? 25 is equal to r squared. And how do I do that r squared? Square root, r is equal to 5. So why is this easier?
Less steps. Way easier.
Yep, you're not dealing with literally dividing by pi. You're not dividing by 3.14. You're just dividing by the symbol of pi, which eliminates the pi's. Okay? Let's try another one. Area is equal to 16 pi centimeters squared. Okay. So area is equal to 16 pi centimeters squared. That's a lot to say. What is R?
60 centimeters. Pi. Centimeters. 60. No. Cube.
Cubic unit.
Centimeters. Pounds.
I want to know what R is.
Square.
Centimeters.
R is centimeters.
See? I knew it.
No, I'm repeating what you just said.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't know it.
How did I get this? 16 pi centimeters squared is equal to pi times radius squared. Right? Because to find the area, pi's are squared. Pi's are squared. Alright? So I'm trying to solve for radius. Radius is right here. Radius is right here. But it's hidden. It's hidden. It's not 16. So, when I divide by pi, what happens to the pi's? Disappear. What am I left with? Centimeters squared, because you guys all love your centimeters now all of a sudden. How do I get rid of a square? Square root. So R equals, what's the square root of 16? 4. What's the square root of centimeters squared? Get rid of the little 2. So what is R equal to? 4 centimeters. R is equal to 4 centimeters. This is probably one of the first true honors lesson you've received this year. Yes.
When we do that little thing that looks like the division thing,
Square root,
yeah, it takes away the square. Yeah,
the little 2, the power of 2.
it takes it away.
That turns into circumference.
All right, let's do one more.
So it turns into circumference.
Well, it will be. This is just, I just gave you radius. Radius is 4. So then you take the, then you find diameter. All right. Let's see if this one you get it. Okay, the area is 64 pi centimeters squared. So my question is, what is the radius?
Centimeters. That's what I said.
64.
R. Radius is centimeters.
All right. Again, how did I get this answer? Area
Oh, it's 2.
is equal to, what's the formula for area?
Pi times radius squared.
All right. So I got this answer by doing pi times radius squared. So now I want radius all by itself. You're solving for R.
Oh, it's 5.
Dude.
What do we have to move first? Pi. How do I move pi? Divide by pi. So cross that out. What's left on this side? R squared is equal to 64 centimeters squared. Now what? Square root. Very good. What do I have left on this side? Just an R, which is what I'm solving for. What's the square root of 64?
8 centimeters.
8 centimeters.
8 top 10 times actors weren't acting.
All right, let's see if I don't lose faith in humanity. What if I give you the area is equal to 144 centimeters squared? So the area is equal to 144 centimeters squared. Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Wait, so we just need to do the square root?
Yes. Yes.
Said that.
Wait, so is that the shortcut?
Are we
Yes.
serious?
Yes.
It's all Padilla's fault.
It's Padilla.
Thank you. Padilla. Why didn't you tell us?
I was hoping someone would figure it out. I mean, I did tell you this is easier, and then I was hoping that at this moment, I was like, this was the problem. I was waiting for someone to shout out 8. That you realize all you have to do is take this number and square root it. Because you're eliminating the pies, but woo, that was tough. I almost started crying.
We still have to do all the Padilla's
No.
Padilla, why didn't you tell us? I don't know. You're right next to the board.
Like that's all that it takes. Just being near the board. So what is R equal to? 12. We're not doing. Oh. All right. That was torturous.
Why didn't you tell us?
I wanted you to discover it.
Do you divide by 2?
Where did I divide by 2?
Oh, wait.
Okay. I forgot to make it back to back. So it's 2 pages per one student. So circumference and area for each student. Circumference, area. These are yours. Okay, you're gonna get 2 sheets, Sam, because I forgot to make it back to back. So it's the same amount of work, except I didn't push the right button on the copy machine. So you're gonna get 2. You'll get 2. All right, stop. You didn't listen to directions. You each get 2. 1 circumference and 1 area.
You said 2 and
I did get 2.
Okay. No, not worth it. All right. Okay. Okay. We already did number 1. It's in our notes. Okay. So, when you see pi, you're like, fantastic, easy. Because all you have to do is do what? Square root. Not square, square root. So I have to take the square root of 25. What's the square root of 25? 5. Now, what is 5? A radius, a diameter, or a circumference? A radius. What would the diameter be?
10.
Now, circumference is what? Circumference is 3.14 times your diameter. What's my diameter? 10. So what's 3.14 times 10?
Wait, why does the decimal one? 31.
Because you're multiplying by 10. When you multiply by 10, you just move it one time. Okay, Noah. All right, number 2 on circumference. Number 2 on circumference. So what's the math that I have to do? Not divide, not multiply. Oh, God. Square root.
Square root.
What is the square root of 225?
15.
Because he knows by heart, memorize, that 15 times 15. So you're looking for a number that you can multiply 225, kind of like you did this in 6th grade. The factor tree. But I'm looking for the same number.
Oh, we're not supposed to do it.
Like what number times what number is 225? If you know your multiplications, you know that 15 times 15 is 225.
I definitely know.
I'm glad I'm doing it with you.
You would look at your multiplication table. If you had a calculator, there's a square root button.
Oh, I think I'm a calculator.
Yep. But for the most part, those numbers are pretty good. All right, let's do it.
Wait, all of it?
Dude, are you really asking that question?
Wait, is it 140?
This has to be done.
Oh, actually.
So, if the radius is 15, what's the diameter?
30. No.
You guys know how to do your math.
So we only move it once for dividing by 30? Or is that just
This is just for 10. Just move it 1 for 10.
what is it actually like higher than
30. Why 36? What did you say? Is it 30? Okay, 30. Got it. Well, most of them are in your note.
Let's do up to 6.
Okay, up to 6. Up to 6.
Bruh.
Bro, that's what I asked. Nowhere.
Well, we should have asked
You
that.
memorize.
You should have asked that after.
For which one?
Bro, look. You gotta understand. I'm a
Okay, I've had a complaint about not being able to finish because kids are talking. And then they miss the deadline of it closing in 24 hours. So, it closes in 24 hours of the time the bell rings in this class. So all your assignments are closed at like 9:13 the following day. So I give you all the rest of the night to finish and during the morning. But some kids are like, I can't because there's a lot of talking in period 1. I'm like, well, that's your friends that are talking.
How do you find it? Oh, you said.
No, calculator.
She said that you said you use calculator. Yeah, that's you already done it. Use a calculator. It's hard.
Is anyone else using a calculator?
No, I don't think it's hard.
And then 2 times 4 is 800.
What? How do you use a calculator?
Square root of 36 is in your note.
You can't even use a calculator. That's quick.
You shut up, man.
Oh, shut up. That's quick.
Wait.
Shut up.
Radius
Hey, that's what a calculator is. How do you like me?
What squares do you know? You know what
38.
What's 20 squared? Okay. So 10 is 100. 20 is 400.
What's your...
What's 15 squared?
Those are all from there.
math, so other kids don't scare me. It's a scary world out there. I don't know what 17 to 17.
It's 19, like the square root, like.
Okay, 361. Look at your multiplication table if you have one. Always get the notebook with the multiplication table. Let me see.
This one had one, but I have.
Good thing your agenda has one, Haley. Okay. So, on your multiplication chart, we're finding 361.
19.
Oh, not even there.
Oh.
Oh, it's in the back. Okay, now I can teach this to you. Do you see how there's one set of boxes that are shaded a little darker? Those are all your perfect squares and square roots. So you see that line, that diagonal that's colored differently? Those are all your perfect squares. 5 squared, 6 squared, 7 squared, 8 squared. So if you look at this line, it'll give you all the numbers that you need. Then you look up for the answer. So 361, 361's right there. So I go straight up. What's the square root of 361?
19.
19.
Miss, you mind doing that again? Wait, Miss, what are all these papers?
Okay, where'd you last week? I'll give you until Friday.
Alright, that's a good time. You're right.
What about the 4? Oh, and Lisa on the bed is easy to dig into. No, it is. Because
Lost it. How did you
Yes.
I got 72. Because I multiplied it.
Okay, ladies, gentlemen. Okay, I need Daniel 1 through 6 done. We already gave you the answer for 4. We said that the square root of 361 is going to be 19. You can take it from there. Now, the second worksheet. We'll do it tomorrow because I got to teach it to you. It's a little different. And based on today, no bueno. Okay, so circumference 1 through 6 will be due today. Of course not. Circumference.
What? Did we put it right? Did we put it all the way?